Hello and welcome to the world of Matthias. Today we're going to check out a new guitar. Now I had this guitar for maybe 3 months without opening it up, and so I really don't know what color it is. So I know the model, but I don't know the color and so on. So we will just see what it is when I unpack it. But it should be the cheapest Strat copy that I could find here in Europe. And this one is from Gear for Music, and that is actually the official Gibson partner here in Europe. So they are quite big. So they compete with Thomann and all of these guys, and they have their own low-priced brand. And I think it's just called Gear for Music. So, well, we will see. We will open it up and we will have a look at it. And we will get in deep, look at all the components, and then we will see how it sounds. Today you are joining me from my new workshop. This is a work in progress. You can follow me on Instagram to find out the changes and all the build-ups that I'm doing to get this workshop working as a real luthier shop. The clients are pouring in, I'm happy to report. So I will be able to show you great content. So please, if you're not already a subscriber, please hit that subscribe button and I will be most grateful if you would just kindly leave a comment, and that would help me much. Maybe just a guitar or something like that. I would really appreciate that too. And with that said, let's open this box and see what I have bought. Yeah, so let's just open this up. First of all, it comes with a quite thick cardboard box, even though it has received a blow here, so there's a little crack, but we will see if it has affected the guitar inside. Labeled Gear for Music, I like that. So it's actually in another cardboard box. This is the LA series that I have bought, and as you can see, it's a Strat version. Whoa! It comes in a bag and also a guitar guide. Let's have a look. So in here it says what you get in the case. So you get a bag, you get a guitar, you get a cable, a whammy bar, 2 picks, 2 Allen keys and a strap. So this is clearly a guitar for a beginner. So we put that there and we will see what's in the box. Yeah, this is the strap for the case here. And the case is actually, it's not that thin. It looks like a shabby bag, but it's really not. It's quite thick. And you get all the things in this little box. And also you get a strap for your guitar. And that's it. It seems small. So maybe this is a short scale guitar. We can open it up and we can see. I might have missed that when I ordered it. Oh yeah, so great color. You can see it now. This is, I should say that this is a seafoam green. No, this is not a short scale guitar. This is a full size. And as you can see, it's a Strat copy, but it's not exactly as a Strat body. It's kind of tilted, so it's a bit of an offset guitar. The neck feels almost no lacquer, nothing like that. It's just, it feels like pure wood. Keep in mind that this can get quite dirty, but it's a nice feel. It's a nice warm feel. The fretboard is some kind of rosewood look-alike. The fret ends, they are fine. The fret looks quite shiny, but I think that this maybe has been in stock for a while because the strings feel a little bit dirty and yeah, corroded. It has a plastic nut and it appears to be a little bit high. So I kind of like this model, that it's an offset Stratocaster. It has the vintage style tremolo bridge, 2 pots here, 1 tone and 1 volume. And also you have a 5-way switch, which feels very cheap, but there you are. On the back plate it says Gear for Music, LA series, and we will have a look inside here as well. Yeah, the fretboard feels really rough. You can absolutely play it, but it feels rough. It feels a little bit greasy. The frets are good. They are nice. They are not polished, but they are shiny and nice. So let's get a little bit closer inside this guitar. And there you go. This is the cheapest electronics that you can get. And that doesn't mean that there's anything wrong with it, but these are cheap components. You have ceramics pickups here. You have the small pots, the green pail, and these very cheap selector switch, which feels very cheap as well. But all feels okay except this selector switch, and I suspect that it will sound pretty good. I'm not a big fan of these ceramic pickups. I like the Alnico, but that's a cheap upgrade if you want to do that. So the way you see that these are ceramics is that you can see that there's a long bar of magnet here, and it's quite dark. And these magnets goes to all the string poles. If you have an Alnico pickup, you should have 6 individual magnets, but quite neat here, and also a good soldering job. This is actually quite neat. You can see some polishing residue, and you can also see that they haven't polished all the way where the pickguard is. You can see here it's not as shiny as it is over here, so I don't know if they have just skipped that because it's underneath the pickguard. I suspect it, but yeah, it's not polished here. You can also see that the routing here in the body is for a humbucker and a single coil. So you can in fact put in humbuckers in this guitar if you would like that. So you can see here they are not pre-drilled the holes for the pickguard. They are just put on the pickguard and then just screw down the screws. And that makes the paint crack like this. So that's not very good. Also on the edge here you can see that they have polished through, so you can see the actual wood here. You can see some of the grains in the wood here, so it doesn't appear to be plywood. Let's just get some quick measurements on the guitar before we put it together. So it's a very flat fretboard. It's 42 millimeters on the nut, and it's 52 on the 12th fret. The neck itself is, well, it's not a thin neck, it's quite a chunky neck, and I like that, so that's a plus for me. Let's also have a little look inside here. Yeah, so this is a standard output jack that you get on cheap guitars, so nothing fancy, nothing wrong with it. The soldering looks nice. So I would say that they were going for a vintage style on the guitar. You have the fake rosewood here on the neck, and you also have a surf green color, and you also have this vintage style bridge here. So yeah. And let's also look at the straightness of the neck. Yeah, this neck is real straight, so I suspect when I put on the strings it will have a little bit of a bow, and that's how I like it. Not too straight, but a little bow in the middle. Let's put it together again and look at the back. Alright, so let's flip it over on the back and see what we got hidden here underneath the back cover. So this is a 1-ply back plate, and the scratch plates on the front is a 3-ply. Whoa! Look at that block. I have to show you this. Look at that block. It's a tiny, tiny block. The Fender ones are at least 4 times the size. Look at that. So yeah, I don't know. We have to check out the tremolo. Otherwise than that, yeah, it looks good. Nothing really amazing and nothing really upsetting either. So now that it's back together, we will check out how the guitar sounds. my final thoughts about this guitar? Well, I think it's pretty great for that kind of money. I mean, $70, come on. You can't get cheaper than that. You get a bag, you get a strap, you get a cable and whammy bar and all of that. In the next video, I will upgrade this guitar. There are some room to lower the action. There's a ton of room here on the bridge. And yeah, we will have a look at the truss rod and do all of that. Maybe change out the electronics and the pickups just to see how big of a difference it makes. The tuners feel a little bit plastic, but they works fine. The whammy bar, it did work actually, in spite of the small block. We will also fix that in the next video. So don't miss out on that one. I think that will be a great video as well. So if you like this video, please like and subscribe. Please leave a comment. That would help me very much. I hope to see you in the next one. Bye, bye, bye.